Hey everyone, I'm Jeff Haynes from Tech Bargains, and this is the video review of the HP X2301 MicroThin LED LCD monitor. We're huge fans of high-quality monitors here at Tech Bargains for two main reasons. The first is that the monitor is the visual method of interaction with your computer, and the better quality monitor that you happen to have, the more engaging an experience you'll have with your computer. The second is that a high-quality monitor will frequently outlast many of the components of your particular system. Hard drives, processors, video cards, even peripherals may come and go, but a high-quality monitor will always remain. That's why HP believes that it happens to have the perfect system that will excel in both these categories with the X2301, and we thought that we'd get our hands on it to see just how well it performs. The X2301 is a 23-inch LED LCD monitor with a native resolution of 1920 by 1080. It comes with a dynamic contrast ratio of 8 million to 1, as well as a brightness level of 250 nits. The device comes with a response rate of 3 milliseconds, as well as VGA, DVI, and HDMI connectivity options. The connection ports are built into the stand, which also provides easy access controls in the base. Rounding out the presentation is a surprisingly slim profile, as well as reduced glare thanks to the Bright View technology, and it's designed to be plug and play. Now, usually when a monitor claims that it's thin, ultra-thin, or micro-thin, it's a buzz term specifically designed to catch the customer's eye. Usually it's actually an average size display. Well, that's not true with the X2301. The display is 0.4 inches thick, with a black bezel and gunmetal gray hinge and stand neck. The base of the system is black with a translucent blue plexiglass overlay, and not only does it feel sturdy, but it's very light. The device weighs in at only 8.3 pounds, and the layout of the monitor is well designed. The control buttons are on the front of the stand, while the ports for the monitor are arrayed on the rear of it. It's a striking display, and it looks great on a desk. Apart from the look of the monitor, we also found that the image quality of the display was excellent. Colors on the monitor look great right out of the box, and only look better when the display is calibrated. We found that the glossy screen helped with the color saturation and the vibrancy of the image, making images and videos stand out on the screen. We also noted that angles of the X2301 were pretty solid, especially if you looked at it directly head-on. Moving to the side showed off some notable color shifting, and there was only screen darkening at extreme angles from below the monitor. But regardless of the angles, images and text was sharp and legible, meaning that you could easily gather a group of people around without the experience degrading for those on the extreme edge of the monitor. We were pleased with the backlighting of the X2301, particularly because we only noticed minimal backlight bleeding on the bottom edge of the screen during pitch black screens in movies and games. We detected that the black levels were probably better than most screens that we've seen when you're looking at the monitor head-on. And while you might not get absolutely solid blacks, we found it to be very respectable in the color presentation department. We also love the quick response time, which is one of the fastest we've seen. During gameplay of twitchy first-person shooters or movies, we found no ghosting at all, which is a significant plus for the display. However, we did find some issues with the X2301. The most noticeable issue with the monitor comes with the stand of the device itself. HP moved all of the ports and the buttons of the monitor to the base of the device, which helps keep it incredibly thin, but it also has the side effect of forcing you to use the stand and the base that it comes with. You can't remove it to attach it to an alternate stand or mount the monitor at all. Now, this wouldn't really be an issue if the stand featured significant adjustability, but with the exception of tilting it back and forth a few degrees, you're pretty much limited. We would have rather seen some adjustable height options with this monitor. Plus, it comes with a pretty hefty power brick for a monitor, one that's comparable to a laptop instead of a power cable to power the screen, which removes the flexibility of how you place this on or around your desk. We also found that we had some issues that we expected with the glossy nature of the screen. For one thing, the monitor suffers from some significant reflections, so ensuring that you position the monitor to avoid glare from the sun or lighting sources is vital. Another facet to take into consideration is that the monitor has the standard twisted pneumatic panel, which can sacrifice color accuracy and viewing angle for higher response times. It could have shipped with an IPS or PVA screen, but this would have raised the price of the monitor significantly. While this is one of the better TN panels that we've reviewed, the panel and the glare are significant issues to consider. We were impressed by the X2301 because it's a very capable monitor in a small package. The power consumption is low, the monitor is light, and the image quality is very good. Now, we do wish that it had adjustability or mounting options and that it came with either an IPS or a PVA display. But if you're looking for a solid monitor and those issues aren't a big concern for you, you really can't go wrong with this display, which is why we decided to give the HP X2301 MicroThin LED LCD monitor a 4 out of 5. For the latest news, reviews, coupons, and deals, be sure to follow us on Twitter at TechBargains, check out our Facebook page, and for the latest video unboxings and video reviews, be sure to go to techbargains.com/YouTube.